It's funny how teachers have the skills required to build a personal brand, yet they are the ones running away from the limelight and refusing to showcase their skills and expertise. Are you a teacher wanting to build a successful teacher brand? Keep listening, and I'm going to be sharing 7 rules to building a successful teacher brand. Let's get right into why we're here. Rule number 1, identify your why. Over and over again, I keep talking about the importance of identifying your why. What is your brand? Your brand is you. If you don't know your why, your passion, your purpose, what then are you showcasing? So the first thing you want to do, or the first rule, is to identify your why. Identify your strength. What are you most passionate about? What's that thing that keeps you awake at night? What's that thing you talk about for hours without getting tired? What's your why? Identifying your why is very, very important to building a successful teacher brand. If you don't identify your why and start doing things because others are doing it, you will get frustrated along the line. For me, there have been many times where things have gotten tough and this journey has become really tough, that I would tell myself, oh God, I'm tired. But then the fact that I understand my why has given me the strength to keep pushing even when I am tired, to keep pushing even when the journey gets tough. So know your why and you'll be able to withstand all that comes with building a personal brand. Rule number 2, you need to carry out a proper research and identify your target audience before you choose a platform. Now, this is also very important because, as we know, there are so many social media platforms. And I like to always stress the fact that your platform is just a tool. It is not your brand. And that will take us to rule number 3. So let's focus on rule number 2 now. What exactly is your why? What is your focus? If, for example, my why is to guide teenagers into becoming the best that they are destined to be, it means that I might need to choose TikTok as a platform because teenagers are on TikTok. I would find most teenagers on TikTok. If I go to Instagram, I might just be wasting my time. What if my why is to educate parents on training their children or collaborating with teachers to make sure that their children become the best that they should be? Then I might need to go to Facebook, WhatsApp, and maybe Instagram. But sincerely, WhatsApp and Facebook might be the best platform for you. Oh, I love speaking, I love video editing and all of that. And I really want my why to be out there. I might choose YouTube, right? And then maybe I want millennials and all of that. I want to collaborate with teachers. I want to train teachers. I want to teach math teachers how to make mathematics simple and easy for students so that they can like it. Instagram might be the place for me. So can you see how my target audience has changed or has informed the platform that I'm choosing? For example, I just want to inspire and motivate teachers to be the best that they must be, to make their wellness and growth a priority, and to build a personal brand that makes money for them. And so I've chosen Instagram as a major platform. However, over time I've been able to build my presence on other platforms, which is something that you can also do. But then you want to have a main platform to start with, and then you gradually dive into other platforms, right? Rule number 3, don't substitute your brand with social media. It's sad that many people allow the frustrations that come with the platforms, the different platforms, the algorithms and all of that. Then how we get to them that they quit. And once they quit from the platform, their brand also dies. Is your brand social media? Have you replaced your brand with social media? Please note that your brand is you. It is your why. It is who you are. You don't want to get carried away by social media, such that if social media or if the platform that you're speaking through or that you're using shuts down today, your brand no longer exists, then there will be a problem. Always remember your why and stay focused on it and not the tool. Don't replace the tool, which is social media, with your brand. Find other ways to build relationship with the people, with your target audience. Build relationship with your target audience. Find ways to meet with them one-on-one. Have things like newsletters sent to their mail, such that even when the platform does not exist, your relationship with them does not die. Rule number 4, what does your platform say about you? Does your platform reflect you? You are your brand. So does your platform reflect you? Now, many times I get DMs from people saying, oh, I like what you do, I want to be a teacher like you and all of that. Most times the first thing I do is to check out their profile, and I get to their page and there is nothing showing that they are teachers. And then I'm confused because you have just shared with me that you're a passionate teacher and that you would like to do the things I'm doing, but then you have a platform and you are not using it. It's just how I say every time that you don't need to wait for a stage, you can create your stage. Your platform is your stage. Now imagine you have a presentation, you go on a stage to give a presentation, right? You get to the stage and You are quiet and looking, and everyone is looking at you like, okay, why did you come on the stage? Speak to us, tell us why you are here. And you're just staring and looking. What's that? That's exactly what you're doing when you create a platform to communicate your why, but then you are quiet on the page. You're not saying anything. Your audience, they're like, please speak, we are listening, but you're not saying anything. Guess what? After some time, they forget about you. They forget about you. So are you the type that you have built a brand and then you have chosen to use this platform to communicate your why, and then you show up once in a month or 5 times in a year or only on your birthday? If you have chosen to build a brand, you have chosen a platform to communicate your why, then you need to speak. When I say speak, I don't necessarily mean make a video of yourself talking, but you need to give out content and let the people, that is your target audience, know that you are truly on the stage and you are speaking. Number 5 is quality over quantity. Now you know your why, you have chosen a platform to communicate your why, and then you're showing up, but you're not giving anything valuable. Building a brand requires you to build some sort of a community, that is, have a target audience who know you, who trust you, and it's not going to happen overnight. So you need to put in the work to make them know you, trust you. After they have known you and trusted you, then it will be easy for them to buy from you. Then it will be easy for them to spend their money to attend your training, to buy your ebook, to buy your resources, to buy the services that you offer. Don't be about frequency that you forget value. Oh, I have a calendar and I need to post every day, and so today I don't have what to post and I just post random things. What are you posting? What are you sharing? When I check out your content, what's happening? What's your intention behind the content? Is it make sure the content you are putting out is valuable? Make sure you are putting out quality content rather than just quantity. If you are showing up twice a week, but every time you show up, you are dropping something that is very, very useful or helpful to your audience, they would always come back to check if you have posted something. But if you are showing up every day and there's nothing to learn from what you are dropping, they will not be interested anymore. So make sure that you make quality the priority and not just quantity. And if you have quality content to drop every day, why not? Your target audience will be excited to have such. Rule number 6, do not do it for the numbers. I say this over and over again. It's a rule that you have to hold on to. Do not do it for the numbers. You have chosen to build a brand, you have chosen a platform to work with, and you are putting out valuable content, but then you're getting just 1 like, 5 likes, 10 likes. Don't get discouraged by the number. What's important is that you are reaching out to someone. And if no one is liking it yet, no problem. Keep giving your best, because one day someone will like what you're doing and inform some other person who will inform some other person, right? One day you will reach out to people. Another thing is that you don't want to be too focused on your platform so that you don't build other ways of promoting your brand. When you meet people one-on-one, what are you telling them about? Are you telling them about your brand? Are you telling them the services that you offer? When you are on your WhatsApp, what are you sharing on your WhatsApp? Those on your contacts, do they know what you do? Are you talking about your offers on only Instagram, and those that are on your WhatsApp do not even have an idea that you do those things? The people that you speak with every day, do they know what you do? So these are other ways to promote your brand. Do not be so focused on your platform that you sit there every day wondering, oh, when am I going to have 100 likes? Or when am I going to have 50 likes? Or when am I going to have 1,000 followers? Please, you don't want to allow the numbers to frustrate you. Make sure that you are focused on your why, on the services that you are offering, and keep giving valuable content. Don't allow the fact that you have just made, okay, for example, you have created a very good video that has shared lots of value and you have few likes, and because of that you get discouraged and tell yourself, oh, I will not waste my energy creating any video again. No, that's not good enough. Make sure that you give your best every time, because one day you'll be out there and people want to check on what you've been doing. What will they find when they go back to check? So make sure you don't allow the numbers stop you, frustrate you, or hinder you from building your brand. And the 7th rule is have a content strategy. You don't want to just wake up every morning and tell yourself, oh, I'm going to post this today. Oh, I'm going to post that tomorrow. You want to sit to ask yourself, what is the purpose or the intention behind every post? And create a strategy that will work for you. Remember that it is not just about you and your why now. A platform has been included. So you also want to know what the platform is about. When is the best time to post? What are the things I can post on this platform? If you are using Instagram, for example, you have different options to choose from. You can post a picture, you can post a reel, you can post a carousel, you can post a video, you can have Insta Live. Which of these tools would I be using, and when will I be using them? Or if I think that an Insta Live will work better after school hours, so you are a teacher, you are creating content for teachers, and then you are having an Insta Live at 12 noon on a school day, who is going to attend? Everyone will probably be working at that time. So you also want to be intentional about your timing. If you're on Instagram, you want to switch to the professional platform so that you can have some sort of analytics showing you what time your audience is usually online, what days of the week they are usually online, so that you can post at the right time, reach out to them. And even though you have your own content or your plans, you also need to know what they are interested in, what questions are they asking. Answering their questions will help them to stay connected to you. So you also want to create content to answer their questions, right? Make sure you have a content strategy. This is very, very important, so that you are not just putting out content without being intentional. When you are able to follow all of these rules, trust me, you will be able to build a successful teacher brand. What are you waiting for? Go back and check on each of these rules to find out, or to score yourself. Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. So for each of these rules, which one am I following? Which one am I not following? Which one do I still need to work on? Which one am I lagging behind on? It's time for you to go back to the drawing board and be more intentional about your brand and the platform you have chosen. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, please like the video and subscribe to this channel so that you can enjoy more tips on wellness, branding, and everything about my life as a teacher. Cheers.